Hey there, this is Lula LV. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing an unboxing of things I've purchased this past month, and this video has a little bit of everything in it. Louis Vuitton bag, other luxury designer accessories, fragrances,
clothes,
treat yourself,
fragrances,
treat yourself,
massages,
treat yourself,
mimosas,
treat yourself,
fine leather goods,
treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year.
All the things we love to talk about on this channel. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start with the fragrances, particularly this one because this was just delivered this morning. This is the only true unboxing of this video. The rest of the items I purchased throughout the month, so some of them I have used. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance. You may have already watched my video. Last month, I got the sparkling body oil in the same scent. I will link my unboxing and review of this item above. At the time, it was sold out when I uploaded the video, but it looks like some retailers are getting this back in stock. So if you're interested, definitely check out that video. I loved the oil. I thought it was really great. I loved the formulation, all of that. The only thing I was slightly disappointed on was the strength of the fragrance. It wasn't quite as fragrant as I thought it would be, particularly compared to the perfume. So let's open this up. Of course, this plastic is not coming off because I'm trying to open it on camera. I feel like that's always the case. So this is the Baccarat Rouge 540. I just got the smallest size of this fragrance because I've gotten quite a few fragrances this year. I don't typically purchase that many fragrances, so I have a lot. I just thought I would use the smaller bottle. And here it is. I wanted this because I would like to layer this with the sparkling body oil. The oil is very well formulated, as I said, but it doesn't smell as strong. It is, as one other viewer posted on my last video, meant to be layered with the perfume, with the fragrance. So that is what I will do. This is a really classic, beloved fragrance. If you would like me to do another video on the sparkling body oil with the fragrance, any comparison or tips on wearing the two items together, let me know, comment below. I am happy to do a video. And here are the two products. I'm super excited to wear these together. So this was the first, actually the last item. I just received this today from my unboxing. We'll set that there. The second fragrance I got was actually a Christmas gift. This was a gift from my mother-in-law. She was looking at beauty items to buy for me and had asked me for suggestions. I told her that I wanted to try this new Prada fragrance. It's Prada Paradoxe. This was just released in, I believe, September of this year. So this is a brand new fragrance from Prada. And this is a really lovely fragrance. I'm not going to try it on now because I just sprayed the Baccarat Rouge 540. I will put the fragrance notes for this on the screen, but I really like this. It's more of a floral scent, and I tried this on Christmas. When I opened up the package, I sprayed some on myself right away, and right away my mother-in-law and sister-in-law were like, "Ooh, I love that. That's a great scent. What is that?" So this is the Prada Paradox. I'm really looking forward to trying this, and I love how the bottle looks as well. I have purchased a few fragrances this year. If anyone's interested in more fragrance videos, let me know, comment below. I'm happy to do them. Just a disclaimer, I am not an expert on fragrances in the least, but this is an area I'm starting to get more interested in, and I would like to learn and explore. And I'm very happy to do that with you if you're interested as well. Let's keep this rolling. Let's move on to the jewelry, since you can see the boxes out here. These were actually Christmas gifts from my husband, but I did try them on in the store and pick out which pieces I wanted. My husband does like to buy jewelry for me as gifts for special occasions, Christmas, birthday, anniversary, and I had my eye on a couple Swarovski pieces, so while we were out Christmas shopping one day, we stopped in the store and I picked out these two pieces. This is the cuff bracelet. I will link to all of these in the description box below with the product names and the link for them. This cuff was $145 when we purchased it. However, Swarovski is having a post-holiday sale, and I believe this is on sale for about $119 right now, I believe. So this is just a beautiful Swarovski crystal cuff, and I love how easy it is to put on and off. There's just a spring, and then you clip it around your wrist. And the second piece I picked out came in this beautiful Swarovski gift box, and it is a set of rings, I believe from the Constella line. And let me take them out, I'll put them on. This is a set of 2 rings. I purchased them in a size 7, so I could wear on different fingers. They fit really well on my right hand, on the middle finger, and I love these because there's one regular closed ring and then one open ring, again with the Swarovski crystals, and I thought this would make a really great layering piece. These 2 rings were also priced at $145. I'm not sure if they are on sale as of now, but again, as I said before, I will link to everything below. Moving on to the last 2 items I have to unbox. They are pre-loved luxury items that I purchased for myself. I happened to see them come up for sale at 2 consignors that I follow, so I just purchased them, and I'm really happy with my purchases so far. The first one I ordered is from Rebecca B Luxury. I have mentioned her before on my channel. I purchased my yellow Epi Leather Pont Neuf bag from her. The Pont Neuf is a vintage Louis Vuitton design, so I purchased that from her, I believe in October. I will again link to that video above, and I do owe you all an in-depth review of the Pont Neuf. That video will be coming. I apologize, I haven't gotten to it yet. But Rebecca B is primarily a consignor on Instagram. I will link to her Instagram below if you would like to follow her. She had this very lovely purple Gucci scarf for sale. I love purple, it's my favorite color, and when I saw this come up, I had to get it. I had been looking at scarves recently. I was actually shopping earlier this month in New York City. I stopped at the Louis Vuitton store. I was looking at scarves, ended up not buying anything that day, and then I think about a week or 2 later, I saw Rebecca B had this for sale on one of her live bag drops. She does Instagram lives, and I snatched this right up. There is one tiny stain here you can see on the scarf. I have not tried to remove the stain yet. I will do that. I will try to remove it myself. I will also be getting this dry cleaned when I do my next dry cleaning drop off, but it's really not too noticeable. It's right towards the center of the scarf. So when I am wearing it and I have it bunched up in the back, it's not even visible, but I will be getting it cleaned. A very small stain like that, for me, it doesn't bother me because I've mentioned this a lot of times. I have young kids, so most of my items get stains on them. For me, it's not a matter of keeping my items stain free, but rather knowing how to remove the stains when they happen. So I will be removing that stain, and this is just such a lovely, lovely scarf for the winter. I love the color, and the monogram isn't too overwhelming. This was my purchase from Rebecca B Luxury. I have already worn this multiple times, and I'm really happy that I ended up with this piece. Finally, the last piece I have to open is a bag, and it's a Louis Vuitton bag. I purchased this from a local consignment store called Luxury Labels. They're based in Manalapan, New Jersey. However, they do a lot of sales through their Instagram. So Luxury Labels NJ, I will link to their Instagram below. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I posted a mini shopping vlog and I teased the item that I got. I do try to post a little bit more often on Instagram versus on YouTube. I only upload on YouTube 2 days a week. I've been a little quiet on Instagram lately just because I've been trying to unplug a little bit for the holidays, but normally I will post daily or every other day, so definitely feel free to give me a follow over there. And this is the item I purchased. Let's get rid of that bag. And yes, as I said, this is a Louis Vuitton bag. This is a vintage bag. It is in this beautiful rose ballerine color. This is the Saint Cloud. And this is actually the new model of the Saint Cloud. It's discontinued, but the older, even older vintage version was more square on the bottom. This has a more rounded sort of half moon shape. I absolutely love it. This particular piece is from 2017, according to the date coat inside. Let me remove the stuffing. And I will try to insert a few close-ups. I think it will be a little difficult to show the way I'm sitting here on camera. I apologize for this cold. I do think I am coming down with something, but it has this beautiful microfiber lining. It's open with one slip pocket in the back. The label does say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and the date code inside the pocket, as I said, is 2017. Has a magnetic snap closure. This beautiful yellow stitching, and the stitching is absolutely perfect. There's another piece of leather that wraps around the bottom of the bag, and then it connects with the handle on the side. There is an adjustable crossbody strap. There's, I think, 5 adjustments. And this is in really great condition. It almost looks like it hasn't been used. The only wear is a tiny little bit of color transfer right here next to the buckle. And on the strap, there is a line where the last owner had the snap. The buckle was resting right here. Again, I haven't tried to clean this yet, but I will be cleaning it. This has a really nice leather tassel on the side, and my favorite part, a slip pocket on the back. I love an exterior slip pocket. So this is my big purchase that I got for myself. This was priced at, I believe, $1,199, so basically $1,200 US. They did run a holiday sale. I stopped in their store the weekend they happened to be doing the holiday sale, and I got $75 off of this item, which basically covered all the tax. So this was a really great buy. That's everything I have purchased this month, including a couple items that were very generously gifted to me from my husband and my mother-in-law. I also just realized I forgot to mention prices for everything. I only mentioned them for a couple items, so I will go over that really quickly. As I mentioned, the 2 Swarovski pieces, the bracelet, as well as the 2-ring set were both $145, but I do believe they're currently on sale right now. The Prada Paradox, this is a 3-ounce bottle. This was priced at $142, although I do know that my mother-in-law bought this on sale, and I'm sure she probably got a fabulous deal on it because she is the ultimate bargain hunter. The Baccarat Rouge Eau de Parfum for the, I believe again this is a 1.7 ounce, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, or I could just look at the box. This is 1.2 fluid ounce. This was $195. I did purchase this on sale as well. I believe that was 10% off when I purchased it. The sparkling body oil is also $195. This was 15% off when I purchased it. The Gucci scarf from Rebecca B Luxury, I believe was either $250 or $299. And as I mentioned earlier, the Louis Vuitton new model of the Saint Cloud bag was $1,200, and most of them, all of the fragrance and the jewelry were under $200. The pre-loved items I did get really great deals on. I hope you all really enjoyed the holiday season. It's still going. As I'm recording this right now, it's the week between Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's. So I hope you all stay happy, safe, and healthy, and I hope to see you all back here in 2023. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye now.